Perry Point to Point Partners Press. You can find the power of free publicity using HARO, help a reporter out to build relationships and get free press without a PR firm. You can find it on Amazon, Kindle, and at thepoweroffreepublicity.com. I wrote the book using HARO, which is Help a Reporter Out. They can be found at helpareporter.com. There's another great service called sourcebottle.com as well. They are services that connect writers or reporters with small business owners like yourself and me that have stories and quotes and things they need to get their word out about themselves and their product. And the service is incredible for that. So one of the things that we're going to talk about today is snappy headlines and great first lines. Because the truth is, you could be the best expert in the world, but if you cannot convey your message quickly and with enough sort of oomph and punch that they're going to want to pick it up, it's going to fall flat. And I can tell you that honestly, for 2 full years, I pitched, and I think I got picked up once, twice. It was so many crickets that were screeching. It was crazy. But I never lost faith because I really got the concept of the business, but I just figured I wasn't pitching the right stories. And at that point, I was only pitching to skincare too. In fact, I believe the first thing that I got picked up through HARO had nothing to do with skincare. It had everything to do with small business, which is something I'm so passionate about, and customer service. So I have written about that over and over and over again, which is really kind of cool. But as soon as I took this sort of online writing course, it was called Six Appeal by Ashley Berger, it made me realize that I needed to snap up my writing. So again, you could take one, you could just look at writers that you admire if you don't want to take a course, but just recognize the fact that a lot of times the writers and reporters are going to pick up exactly what you say. I call them write bites. And so when they do, it better be snappy. But again, if they don't see what you say because they couldn't get past the subject header, then it's never going to get opened. And, you know, don't forget that they're being pitched to continuously. That's the one, it's on the downside, but that's the one aspect of the service that you have to remember, that every time a query comes out, there's a lot of views out there that are pitching that same story. So rather than getting frustrated, make yours stand out amongst the noise. And the way that you do that is by having a subject header that obviously speaks to the query, but also makes them want to open. So that subject header is basically your newspaper headline in a sense. It's the, oh, this person had something cute to say or snappy or it's relevant. If they ask for something specific like, must be New York City, say, I've been living in New York my whole life and I can, you know, blah, 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 and make it fun. Don't just repeat back their headline. They can do that themselves. Give them a bit of your personality, a bit of what's inside in the subject header, so that once they click and they go into yours, the next line, same thing. Dear so-and-so, I can speak to this. You know, don't say that. I can speak to this because, but tell your story. Give all the information. Very important that you give them the whole quote and don't hold back saying, well, I can speak to such and such because then, you know, email me and I'll give you more information. They don't have time for that. Give them your best in that quote. Make them have a great subject header that they click on, and then when they get to the inside of the body of your answer, give them the best you got. Make it sharp, snappy, informative, to the point, and my guess is they're going to pick you up. Roberta Perry, Point to Point Partners Press, author of The Power of Free Publicity, using Help a Reporter Out to build relationships and get free press without a PR firm. Available on Amazon, on Kindle, and at thepoweroffreepublicity.com. If you have any questions, feel free, please. Anything that you might have a question to, someone else might have a question to as well, and it's my pleasure to answer them.